I've realized something important. Jesus has a critical message just for you. Only 11 minutes ago, a defining moment began. You're facing a tricky spot that's going to get much tougher unless you take action immediately. Yes, you need to pay attention. This is urgent. It's crucial to be alert to what's happening around you, as these events are closely linked to you, perhaps more than you realize. A hidden force has been working against you. Thankfully, Jesus is here to guide you. You need to be ready to listen and take action swiftly. Don't ignore the signs or dismiss the unsettling feelings that something significant is about to happen. While things might seem okay on the surface, underneath, there's a wave of danger building up. You might have noticed the tension, the unease, moments of anxiety, or that nagging feeling that something just isn't right. These are clear signs of the spiritual conflict playing out in your life. Jesus sees all this and wants to prepare you. This situation isn't about minor issues, it's much more significant. If you overlook it, things could get much worse, and you might find yourself in real trouble. But here's the hopeful news. Jesus is ready to assist, guide, and shield you from what lies ahead, but you must be willing to accept his help. Simply say, I'm ready to receive the message, to embrace his blessings. Right now, there's a spiritual battle happening in realms beyond our sight. This battle isn't just an idea, it's a real struggle affecting you right at this moment. Forces of darkness are trying to pull you down and divert you from your divine path. You might feel this as confusion, doubt, or intense stress. These aren't random occurrences, they're targeted attacks on your spirit. This conflict is about more than just the usual life challenges, it's about your spiritual destiny. The enemy sees what you could become and is trying everything to prevent you from reaching it. He uses people, situations, and even your thoughts to wage this war against you. He knows that if you step into the full potential of what God has planned for you, his grip on you will weaken. That's why he's intensifying his efforts. Lately, it feels like everything is just too much. And there's a reason for that. You're close to a major breakthrough, and the harder things get, the closer you are. Here's the truth, you're not fighting alone. Jesus is on your side, and he's already won the biggest battle. He's telling you to hold on to your faith, because no attack against you will work. You are stronger through Christ who loves you. It's important to see this fight for what it is and use the tools Jesus gave you: prayer, faith, and the Bible. Just say, Jesus, guide me through the storm to connect with his message. Something big changed in the spiritual world just 11 minutes ago, and it's starting to show up in our everyday lives. Maybe you got an unexpected call, saw a worrying email, or suddenly felt really worried. These things are not just happening by chance, they are meant to push you into a tough spot and make you feel stuck. Think about what just happened a little while ago. Was there a talk that surprised you? Did you notice something that didn't seem right? These aren't just random events, they are signs of a bigger problem underneath. You might want to ignore them, but Jesus is asking you to see them as warnings. This isn't the first time weird things have happened. Those times in the past when things suddenly went wrong weren't accidents, they were attacks meant to knock you off your path. This time around, Jesus wants you to be fully aware and take control of the situation. He's asking you to acknowledge this by saying, I trust in Jesus' plan. It's crucial to understand that you can't afford to wait, because time is quickly passing by. The challenges you're facing aren't going to resolve themselves. They demand your active engagement and deep faith. Jesus is calling you to act immediately. This isn't a moment for hesitation or delay. It's a moment for decisive action. Whether it involves having an important conversation, making a significant decision, or taking a bold leap of faith, you need to do it right now. Putting off these actions will only make your situation more difficult. Imagine standing at a crossroads where one path leads to victory, joy, and the fulfillment of your life's purpose, while the other path leads to sadness, defeat, and regret. Jesus is not just showing you the path to victory, he's urging you to start walking down it. Remaining static isn't just unhelpful, it's actively making the wrong choice. Inactivity is a decision in itself, one that can lead to negative outcomes. The enemy, full of tricks and deceit, wants you to doubt your abilities and be too frightened to advance. However, Jesus is right beside you, encouraging you every step of the way. He says, "Go ahead, I'm right here with you." It's essential to grasp that faith involves more than just believing. It requires action. This is your opportunity to truly live out your faith, to take that critical step forward, trusting that Jesus is there to support and uphold you. By taking action, you're not just moving physically, you're also making a spiritual declaration that you trust in God's plan for your life. You're showing that you're not passive but a participant in your own life's journey, actively choosing to pursue the route that leads to blessings and fulfillment. This proactive stance is what Jesus seeks from you, a readiness to fight against the complacency and fear that the enemy tries to instill. The enemy's tactics are designed to instill doubt and fear, to make you second-guess your every decision. But Jesus counters this by offering his unwavering support and guidance. He reassures you that he is omnipresent, constantly with you, providing the strength and courage you need to overcome any obstacle. This divine support is what empowers you to take bold steps forward, to not just dream about a future filled with victory and joy, but to actively walk towards it. In this moment, as you stand at the spiritual crossroads, choose the path that leads to life and peace. Reject the paralysis of fear and the inertia of indecision. Embrace the dynamic, active faith that Jesus advocates, one that moves mountains and transcends the ordinary. Step into your destiny with confidence, knowing that each step is guided by Jesus, who has promised to never leave your side. Remember, in this journey of faith, action is not just recommended, it is required. Trust in Jesus, take that step, and watch as he turns your faith into a visible, living testimony of his power and love. If you find yourself stumbling, remember this: God hasn't filled you with fear, but with power, love, and a calm mind. Don't let fear stop you in your tracks. Step forward with faith and watch as Jesus turns what seems impossible into something possible. Say, "I will act now in faith to grab hold of this message." Pressure might mount soon. The enemy is aware that his time is running out, and he's stepping up his attacks. You might face surprises like setbacks, betrayals, or money troubles, but don't be scared. Jesus has seen what's coming, and he's already set up a way out for you. Think about the Israelites at the Red Sea. They were stuck, but Jesus made a path for them right through the water. Your situation is just the same. As he helped them, he'll help you too. Keep your eyes on him, not the chaos around you. Now isn't the time to pull back or give up. It's time to push harder, trust Jesus even more, and stay steady when things get tough. Your big moment is close, but you need to hold on through the storm. Say, I stand firm in faith to claim this message. Right now, your faith is really being put to the test, but it's also getting stronger. Each challenge is a chance to grow stronger. The tough times you're going through aren't just random, they're shaping you to be tougher and more resilient. God is using these challenges to mold your character and deepen your connection with Him. Even if you feel overwhelmed, remember, you're not on your own. Jesus is with you every step of the way, your solid rock and safe place, always there in tough times. Lean on Him, trust His timing, and be confident that He's making things work out for your good. Victory is already yours, but you have to walk it out by faith. Keep believing, keep praying, and keep moving forward. Jesus is reliable, and He will guide you through to the other side. Say, Jesus, I trust in your plan to embrace this message. Stay sharp and make wise choices. Not every opportunity is from God, and not every setback is a defeat. Some situations are meant to strengthen your faith and bring you closer to Jesus. Now, more than ever, seek God's guidance and wisdom. Pray without stopping and listen for His voice in the quiet moments. Jesus will lead you, but you must be willing to follow. Remember, He works everything together for the good of those who love Him and are committed to His purpose. Show your support by giving super thanks up to $20.